Everybody already knows what Prop Hunt is. It's a mode in Gmod in which one team of hunters must play hide and seek, searching for other players disguised as various items and appliances and, well, props throughout the map, and then eliminate them. But what if the props could fucking kill you? This is Midnight Ghost Hunt. Now, it is a bit more complicated than that, let me explain. In this game, there are 10-minute matches, 4v4, in which hunters have about a minute and a half to prepare loadouts, while the ghosts set up and hide. Hunters have 5 minutes to find and kill the ghosts, and if they don't, the clock strikes 12 and the ghosts gain a supercharge for 4 minutes fighting back. Games end when all the ghosts are killed, all the hunters are killed, or the hunters survive long enough to escape. As a hunter, you must work together and communicate either with pings or voice chat, where ghosts are or might be. Including your several weapon options in order to fight the ghosts, you have several different tools at your disposal to find them. Gadgets such as a radar that increases the closer you are to a ghost, a pathfinder that shows the last 15 seconds of a ghost trail, a vacuum to suck up ghost shards so they may not be revived, and a grenade because why not, sometimes you just gotta lob one in and pray. You start with a radar and have the ability to unlock new tools and weapons as you play. Don't be scared by this currency, it's all in-game and you'll gain a lot by just playing, trust me. Letting you carefully decide which item you want to try out before unlocking the next. Ghosts work surprisingly similarly. As a ghost, you can inhabit pretty much anything within the level, including doors, cannons, night statues, gargoyles, and many other various objects ranging in size. You can't stay in one place too long though, as something called ectoplasm will slowly build up and reveal you to the hunters even in prop form. You aren't limited to just the prop's movement. You can charge up an attack and fling the prop in the chosen direction. How long you charge it for and how big the prop is does play a factor. You can choose specific abilities as a ghost, such as being able to go completely invisible, being able to fly in any direction for a few seconds, mimicking other players to trick them, being able to throw other props from a distance, and even more. If you are hunted and killed, that isn't the end for you. In addition to still moving and being able to keep track of the hunters, ghosts have haunt abilities that are exclusive to being dead, so you may help your team. Being able to chill their hunters and slow their movement for a second, dropping health orbs, creating false trails, pushing objects around, and hunters. If the hunters cannot find all ghosts in 5 minutes, something called the witching hour begins. Which the witching hour is actually 3 to 4, but I guess 3 to 4 AM ghost hunt is less catchy name. Regardless, all dead ghosts are revived provided there was at least one living. They turn red and gain a pretty significant boost of power. They can be seen at all times now, but the goal of the game changes for the hunters. Now they just need to live. Ghosts can much more easily kill the hunters with fleeing props and swipes you can use in ghost form. The game is an addictive loop. Both sides of the coin are fun to play and offer unique team interaction. Being able to find ghosts with a radar and then have a teammate vacuum them up when they're dead, using something called poltergeist as a ghost and having a teammate corrupt those objects so when a hunter comes by they're pelted with exploding homing missiles. Team composition and skill does matter, and while one may be able to take out many, it's unlikely. But even without voice chat, the ping system is a great mechanic, accurately calling out to the team what you're looking at.
Ghost over here!
Whether it be saying there's activity or pointing out a ghost on the run.
Ghost sighted!
Get him.
Personally, I love this and I would love more people to play. It's still early access and I believe there's definitely some things that need to be worked on, but regardless, the majority of the time I am having fun. I think that is part of the soul this game has. The trailer is a bit goofy with props waltzing around, hunters can be equipped with ridiculous emotes. As a ghost, I mentioned you can take over a cannon, but you actually can fire that cannon at the hunters, use the knight's sword for combos, make noises as animal-based props. Small stuff like this helps me understand how much care this game really has. I want to play more, and I would love more people to get it and expand the player base. The footage I have been using has been from my streams of the game, of course, playing with a good friend, enjoying our time. I asked him a few questions regarding his opinions on the game, given its early access state. Here's what Brandon had to say.
It is easy to pick up. My first night playing with you, that was my first time playing it. Very different almost all the time. Sometimes it feels the same if you're stuck with the same people because they sometimes use the same strategy. But if you're constantly cycling in and out of lobbies, it feels different every time. Both sides are fun to play as, no matter which one you get. They're not boring whatsoever. So if you get hunters or you get ghosts, don't be sad. They're both fun because it's so unique moments. On the map Ghost Ship, where we became cannons and sat in a door waiting for them to approach so we could blow them up.
Yeah, that's fair. I only have...
And I think some weapons on the hunter side need to be a little bit balanced. Fixes here and there, but they're learning along the way. Especially like the ice gun, the ice SMG that they have. It allows you to freeze characters in place. When you're like charging your like if a ghost is charging his attack to attack a human, if you get slowed and you release your attack, you do no damage. The map selection isn't bad. There are some maps that I do not prefer. One of them being Graveyard. Still work needs to be done, but they're heading in the right direction. I think it is a fantastic game.
Now, changes I would like to see is damage reduction on both sides. I think either side dies a little too quickly, especially towards the end. Ghost can one-shot you at full health. It's a little nutty. Again, this is all early access, and the game is likely to change, and trust me when I say I am paying attention and heavily anticipating the next updates. We are only 3 patches in the game, and this is great. Plus, it's just really, really funny.
I think I'm gonna try Entrappable next.
Oh, he looks so dumb. I love him. I want to get that next. No. Poor guy. There's a dead turtle skeleton. Ah, yes! Let's go!
And for the fucking win. Andrew Cannon in the end screen.
I love it. Dude, I cannot wait to tell them how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop.
I'm gonna be fucking invisible.
No!
Yeah, they know.
Go!
No.
Go! Now you're
I'm
fucked.
turning into Jupiter.
You're fucked. That's Saturn. That's not Jupiter.
Saturn? This
That's
is
Jupiter. There you go.
The moon.
It's just... What a unique way to learn the planets today. I am the Earth. This is the global warming you were afraid of. Me.
He dying? He's got the radar out. Yep, there it is. No, I'm a coffin. They're gonna make him crippled.
Ooh.
Is there only one guy left?
These are for you.
Someone call an ambulance, but not for me.
Can't shake this feeling that I'm heading down right into a void, the unknown. Can't shake the thought of you just slipping right away from my hand.